Huntington Lawrence, one-on-one, reaching high, one-on-one, touch the sky. We're breaking through, no limits here. Empower the world, there's nothing to fear. One-on-one, feel the light. One-on-one, we'll take flight. We rise as one with dreams so bright. On one-on-one, we're shining tonight. Feel the power deep inside. Step on up, no need to hide. You've got the strength, you've got the pride. On one-on-one, you lead the ride. Ooh, we're moving, we're changing the game. Stand tall, stand proud.
Hello again, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on another episode of One on One here in Hopkins Village, where we sit and chat with amazing female entrepreneurs in our village. This evening, I am being joined by Mama Glo, or as other people know her, Mrs. Gloria Miranda. Evening, Mama Glo.
Good evening, my love.
Margarete,
Magadet na ibuye.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm so happy that I get to punta over the Garifuna Settlement Day. It was such a beautiful experience, as usual, every
Right.
year. It felt so great to celebrate with everyone around me in my community and others that came to join as well. How
Right.
was your Garifuna Settlement
Oh
Day?
my God, that was a bomb. Like for me, that's one of my best day in the year, Garifuna Settlement Day, because I need to appreciate and acknowledge what my ancestors have done for me. So we
Yes.
got to celebrate them like there is no tomorrow.
Yes.
So, girl, I could not complain. We had a blessed day, and we were blessed and highly favored for that day. So, thank you, Lord.
Yes. Everybody thoroughly enjoyed their
Uh-huh.
time here in Hopkins, eating, dancing, experiencing the rich Garifuna culture.
Dinaro.
Yes. So everyone knows that you are the owner and operator of Tugucina Glow
Gloria. Aye.
restaurant, as well as the Garifuna Culinary Experience.
Uh-huh.
How long have you been running this restaurant here?
Well, this restaurant has been running for the past, I would say, 10 years. And then 7 years since it got registered to be legal. So consider it 7 years from being registered. Yeah. And before then, it was just more like a snack takeout with small things like panades, garnaches, burritos. Then I turned it into a restaurant thereafter.
Okay. So you've been in the food industry for a very long
Oh my
time.
God, over 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Over 30 years, you know what? Because I had passion in this food, you know. So I was working before at Tamanasi Resort, and I worked at Tamanasi Resort for some years. And when I came home, I wake up like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was rough.
Oh,
So
wow.
I wake
That's
up 3
early.
o'clock in the morning, yeah, because then I got to be at work for 3:30. So be there for 3:30, prepare for lunch, breakfast, and whatever they need us to prepare for that tour. And then you work until 2 and make your way back home like maybe 2:33. When I got home, girl, I'm drained. Then I would take a nap. I'm like, damn. I said, this journey is rough. So then I decide, you know what, I'll make some extra money and figure out exactly what it is to get done. So I start to make panades after work, like 5, 6 days a week now.
In the
I start
evenings?
making panades, I
Okay.
make garnaches, right from home right here. So, and then I realized, I said, damn. I said, just in like 2 hours, I pretty much almost make a week pay. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I said, what is it try tell me now? I said, this our message. And I have to take this message as serious. So I did try contemplate. I said, you know what? I need to be my own entrepreneur. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but hey, it's a must. It's a journey, but I got to take it step by step and step. And where there is hope, there is life. And I carry on with that.
Okay.
And finally, I said, well, our start was structure. And I start, like, just like before I even start the structure, I used to ride on the bicycle. I make my panada this weekend when I'm
And
at work.
sell it around the
Yes,
village
man.
on your bicycle?
On my bicycle, I cook my own can, and I scalp my own can, and I grind my own can, and I do everything from home, mash up and fish up and deep fry. Right on the fire hot. You can't forget where I come from, right? So I fry my panades, put in the bucket, make my sauce, put in our next container, got my paper, dump on my bike, and I ride. And before even say 10 minutes, up and this bucket empty.
Oh, wow. Fast.
And I come right back.
Everyone loved
I
it.
say, you're going too quick, I could do another amount. And that from there, I start to feel myself being motivated. I say, you know what? If I could work for the people out there doing so much for very little, and I find out that doing it for myself just a short time and I get plus, then I need to start to change my mindset. But I got to make sure that I'm ready to get into what I want to get in before I let go of what I had.
Yes, mentally prepared as well as you
Mm-hmm.
have all the resources you need. You
Right.
can't just quickly jump into something and you
You
don't
have to be
have everything in
exactly.
place.
Yep.
Very
And
important.
financial was the biggest problem, and I
Okay.
never had that, so I have to make sure that I have that slowly to develop, so that I know, yes, I could put down a structure, yes, I could put a wall, I could put this, I could put that, and then I got the structure. I say, all right, now I could make a start. The foundation that the main key. Once you start that foundation, as hard as it may be, and you start that foundation, you motivate you, because you know what, you have to start somewhere, and that way what a lot of people don't realize, it's the beginning. So once you make that start, baby, you're eager to see the finishing part of it.
That excitement is what drives you forward to continue so
Exactly.
that that
Mm-hmm.
dream come to reality.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just keep pushing. I say, I'll work at this place there, and after so much years, I'll give it up and I'll drive into my one. And that's how I just keep going, keep going. And before I even stop the work, I don't have the vision. So I never need nothing much to really make a start. And man, I have to give a pat on my shoulder. I have to give a pat on my shoulder. So, hey, don't give up. Determination are the key to success. And if you're not determined, I don't think you'll make success, because many oftentimes they have a lot of obstacles, rough road, and
Obstacles will always be
always,
there.
right? So now you have to be the bigger person, because you might do good in your eyes, but for others, it's not too good, and you'll be discriminated, kind of don't press you, kind of dampen your spirit, and like you'll be like in a circle of maybe negativities. But you gotta be the positive person. You gotta be the one with the stronger feelings. And despite of what I said, and I mean I said that I will accomplish my goal, and I will. So don't let nobody come in the midst and say you cannot, because you are you, and you know what your potential are. So just be you. Yep.
Yeah. I see that you love staying true to your identity as a
Mm-hmm.
Garifuna woman, the
Yeah.
Garifuna culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you built this restaurant, the name
Mm-hmm.
Tugucina,
Right.
meaning,
Exactly.
Gloria's Kitchen in
Yeah.
Garifuna, holds true to who you are and what
Mm-hmm.
you want to show the world.
Right.
All the organic food on your
Mm-hmm.
menu, the Garifuna cuisine and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. And now giving people the opportunity to experience creating these Garifuna
Yeah.
cuisines as well.
Mm-hmm.
How important is it to you to show the world and teach the world about the Garifuna culture?
Wow. It's very important for me, because I want to prove to them that I am who I am, a proud Garifuna woman with pride and dignity. I'm raised up from a little girl that way. So you know what? I cannot forget where I came from. So I am proud to really stand here today and showcase everything that my culture have to offer. Preparing the food, the music, the dance, whatever it is that we have to offer, I'm here to showcase that with passion. So when you come to visit my place and you want me to showcase to you about Garifuna, I'm not just telling you. I want you to get involved. It's a one-on-one base. Get your hands in, feel your way. So if you haven't have that experience of maybe even husking a coconut, for example, I have you get that done. You might be scared, but I could convince you that, hey, you just trust me, and I could prove to you that you could do whatever it is that you cannot do. So I make the impossible possible.
Possible, yes.
Right?
And we see that people learn and remember more when they're actually actively doing
Exactly,
something,
exactly,
actively engaging,
exactly.
grinding that coconut,
Mm-hmm.
squeezing that
Exactly.
rich milk out of it,
It's like,
beating the
wow,
hudut.
exactly.
Yes,
That's the wow,
yes.
right? So when they walk, I say, wow, I could not believe that I could literally get the milk from the coconut, because they got used to getting the coconut from the can or the powder. But coming here to this Garifuna village and having that experience with this beautiful Garifuna woman, you get to get that hands in and feel and explore what Garifuna have to offer.
And also reconnect with nature as well. A lot of the travelers, especially that come to Hopkins and Belize, they come from these very modernized society, and some of them have lost touch with what it is to really touch ground and eat the fruits of the soil and all of that. And all of, like I mentioned before, all of your ingredients are fresh from the farms.
Organic. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. You have a farm where you collect all of your
My brother does.
source. Okay, your brother.
Your brother
Okay.
have a farm.
Okay.
So when I need plantations, I just give one phone call. Hey, bro, I need some coconut. I need some cocoa. I need whatever it is on the farm. He send them over to me. So I help him with the farm by cleaning. Why? Okay, farm need to clean up. No worry, man. No, na be saying so good heat. Change work the way full of so. Me have beg it. Let the whole cherry, right? And next week, I get me plantain, me cocoa, me yampi, ne hon so kate.
Everything you need for to prepare for whatever it is you're planning to do with your with the restaurant.
That's how we on street side, right?
Yep. Get for the village see you and you see the village, and we feel everybody feel each other.
Exactly. Love connected.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in the 10 years of owning and operating Tugucina Glow, right now, as of right now, what has been or was the biggest challenge, and how were you able to resolve that?
Wow. My biggest challenge was multitasking in the tourism field, realizing my value, but not getting my value. So I said, you know what? I got to change my mindset. This is a challenge for me, but it's for the better. For me, being my own entrepreneur, I will see what is rightfully mine and I will get my value more. So it's right there. I kind of decide to change from being employed and I could be employing somebody else. So, and I believe doing that was the best I could ever think about, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. So you got to trust yourself, believe in yourself, know your worth, know what potential you have. Don't relax, but just go for it. Use what you got. You have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of talent, but some of us doesn't realize what we have, so we just lay back. So if everybody just get up and say, hey, I know I'm knowledgeable to do this, I'm knowledgeable to do that, I'm knowledgeable to do whatever. Make we use the knowledge and excel. Because if we not do that, nobody will do it for we. But if we make a start, definitely we'll have a lot of push. Because people will let behind us say, okay, they do good things. Yes, you have negative vibes, but don't make that be your problem. To every negativity, you use that as a strength. You stand for all the negative vibes and you just excel. The more they tell you that rubbish, use all the rubbish there, I just go up. And you will find out that the same one would think that they could bring you down or come back and say, good job. But if you were listening to them, you know, me achieve nothing. And that success would never happen. So just believe in yourself. Don't make nobody, absolutely nobody, tell you that, hey, you cannot do that. And it's impossible, because anything what your mind said that you can do is impossible. So doing that, there's a lot of success ahead of us. So just go for it.
I agree. I agree. A lot of people have these wonderful talents that they appear to be sleeping on.
Right.
And are waiting for the next person who they think can do better than them excel. No, what makes you think that that person can
Use
excel?
what you got.
Use what you have. You have to start somewhere,
to start,
and you don't realize your full potential until you put yourself up
Thank
there.
you. And when you put yourself in there, you'll find out your weaknesses, and from your weaknesses, you gain your strength.
Yep.
Because every weakness is supposed to be our strength. And you ask about feedback. You try find the negative part of. Give me the negative part of my task. Give me the worst feedback. Because you know what? I want you to encourage me to build up.
Yes.
Because if you don't accept criticism, it doesn't make sense to get in a business. Because most oftentimes you'll be criticized. And if you're not built for criticism, you're not ready for business. So you got to make sure you're strong enough that whatever criticism comes in your way, you would always overcome. So that's my advice to anybody out there. Not make no criticism comes and try to belittle them.
Have a
just
strong
let
mind.
that be your strength.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's just how I feel about success.
You mentioned multitasking. Besides Tugucina Glow and the Garifuna Culinary experience, I know you're a woman of many talents. So
Girl.
you are not only affiliated with these businesses.
Mhm.
I turn on the TV, I see you in San Pedro with Chef Sean Quillen. I turn on I go on Facebook, I see you're somewhere on another part of the world or the Caribbean showing people how to grate a coconut. Miss
Dinaro.
Glow, how did you get there? How did all of this happen?
Like I said, you can't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Everybody, I mean, I've been out there or the people have found me to see what I got. So, like, I would use it for an example. You come to my house and, you explore what Garifuna have to offer through me. And doing all that, you said, wow. So now it takes you to take me up. So you'll be like my market person somewhat. So when you walk away from here, hey, if you want to go to Hopkins, don't go nowhere. Find Tugucina Glow. Because I had an experience with Tugucina Glow, and that was the highlight of my trip. So then you recommended me to her, and then she recommended and it just goes on and on and on. So it's what you put on the table. It's on how you put it on the table. If you put it well, it goes well. But if you put it not well or too ugly, then you're not going nowhere. So you have to put everything we need to put the best way, a professional way that when it go, it gone.
Okay.
Right? So you don't have no regret because just put it out the best way. Not try cheat for nothing. And I mean, you have to have the passion again. So if you don't have passion in a way they do, then it don't make no sense. So if you don't love it, not do it. Not do it for the money. Just do it for the love. Because love, money come and money go. So it's the passion that you have in what you do.
That
Put
makes the
yourself-
difference.
That's a big
Truly,
whole
what makes the
difference.
difference?
It's the passion you have. Who got the world and money, but if you don't got love, you don't got nothing. You don't got nothing.
Dinaro. Hi, Mama Glow. You're so busy. I can't even ask you
I
when
know.
when is the slowest time or when is the busiest time for the year because you're always busy. So please tell me then, when is the least busy time for you throughout the year, and then the busiest time for you throughout the year? Because I know you're always
I
busy.
know. But the least, I know you think I could answer that
I'm happy I
least.
even catch you today because man, next minute you're
I
gone.
know. Well, the least busy time would have been more in September into October because the season kind of drop. So it kind of gets slowish. So I
Okay.
call it then slow. And maybe the following month, a month I said just now,
September,
September and
October.
October.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like the first weekend in November.
And
For,
then
for tourists.
okay.
But for me, gosh, I be say right true. Because
Ooh.
even when I don't have no tourists, I get call for events. I have to go to San Ignacio, I need to go to San Pedro, like different events, different areas, and I'm flexible to move everywhere to do the events and then come back like for weekends.
And these events involve
Tourism.
the tourism, so it
Yeah.
would be cooking
Right.
and teaching
Uh-huh.
the Garifuna culinary
Right.
experience.
It's more the culinary part, the Garifuna part of it. So
Okay.
I will do the cooking part and they give them a real demo and then they get treated thereafter.
Okay.
So most 95% it's the culinary part of the Garifuna part.
So you've been cooking and talking and teaching how to cook
Yes.
for many, many years. You're not tired yet?
Well, I can't tie down something where I love. I mean, like I said, if you don't love it, not do it. Once you love it, it's the time frame unlimited. Unlimited. So if you say you're tired, then you may pretend that you like the job. You can't tired. I mean, I could stand up from 5 in the morning to like maybe 5 tomorrow morning, do what I do. And I would never picture tired in the
Oh wow.
So you know tired, I said for what? I'm just focusing on what I got to do. I will get tired when I'm done. So I not try think about the word you need tired. That can't come because all you want that you focus on what I got to do and have that interaction with your guests and make sure that hey, you are here with them and you could interact in between your time. Because sometimes they work and they come right, oh hello, how and you can't say no bother me. You have to give them that attention there. So by the time they come to try interact with you, you have to give them that time and still focusing on what you got to do because remember the party on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get distracted. So you have to be focused.
But multitasking again. Multitasking again.
So you have to focus on where I got to do. So all this culinary thing is, I mean, you got to be very flexible. You have to learn to multitask and just sit down, I say, because and you have to watch your neighbor because most of the time as a multitask person or in the culinary field, you might not be alone.
Others
And
working
other
along with
working.
you, okay.
And things get caught up and I get busy And I left the pot on because I jumped to something else. And it's, we're not professional, but we try to be professional at all times because even the professional people, they make mistakes.
We're all
Right?
humans.
Exactly. So now if I forget something and you say that it need attention, not because it wasn't your responsibility that you will ignore that party. So there I could judge or depend on you as an assistant or as a sous chef or whatever you're playing because then I left that part unattended, but you know what? You may pay attention to it and you take it over. So no, that make I feel like, hey, you're definitely on my team
Yeah,
because you're
that's what
working
team
with
player is all about.
exactly. But if you left it there unattended and pretend you don't know, and then they get burned because I never hear cooking,
Oh gosh.
who feels? Not just me, because we're a team worker.
Team, yes.
So when one screwed up,
They,
everybody's screwed up, right?
when you succeed, it's a reflection on everyone.
Exactly. So you gotta be like I for you and you for me. Like back to the girl, people are saying, "How am I know?" Right? So you look out for me and I look out for you. So if you don't look out for me, I can't look out for you. But then that not really necessarily means that because you know left that part and I move that part. No, move it because hey, we work together. Make all we look good. So when all we look good, all we feel good. I don't mind feel bad, but I don't want to look bad. Because I know how I feel and I could hide my feelings. But no make I look bad, please.
Ay, mama girl.
Give me all the good feelings, man. Right?
All of this work. When you take a break,
when
what
I'm
you
in
do?
bed, sleep.
Then until then,
Yes.
when you take a leave vacation.
Well, that I try to make that a commitment. And I say,
Tell
okay.
me.
I would say, what is summertime? Because no classes and I have no babies. I don't have none, but I still consider I have because I had a granny.
Yeah, the grandbabies.
So I say, well, I will take quality 2 weeks vacation and it's all about me now. So then I will take quality 2 weeks. And sometimes I feel like that 2 weeks a lot.
Really?
For real.
Oh, I don't want
and you
vacation
know
for 2 months.
Yes, and you know why? Because the body not used to not do nothing. So 2 weeks
So
and
you
they do nothing.
already used to moving. You're like, okay, this 2 weeks of not doing anything. What's going on?
Thank you.
Going on?
Like,
So even for vacation, you think about
the
work,
thing about
mama
work.
glow.
I the thing about work because that's something where you know me girl. Ni dan ye hara. Let him feast na kamatile but na ye ha magwoli. Mama tile da magwoli na benefiting. Me say titi no na you had the go banika. So vacation worth the while. And when I come back, I said, damn, I feel so relaxed.
Young and fresh and
say?
brand new and new brand. Ready for tackle whatever there is to tackle when it comes to the business and the world. You mentioned that you serve on other boards as well. So not only assist with, of course, this culinary experience. Tell me what other boards you serve on and assist with the community or the country.
Well, with the community, I deal with the Garifuna executive. I'm a part of the working team, and the National Garifuna Council, again, part of the executive, NGC. So I active with both. I mean, whatever it is that makes Hopkins better, I'm always active in because we are here for the community. It's not about you. So whatever will make Hopkins a better Hopkins, I'm always on board because we have to drive together. And that the feelings.
Okay. And what do you think this community needs more of? What would you love to see more in our community, our small community here?
Girl, I would love that
from a business perspective.
I would love as a business entrepreneur that we as business entrepreneur have like one pillar to put our head on. Saying that because I noticed, but I tried this with, I won't call no names. I tried to talk with a couple entrepreneurs like myself in the sense that, okay, we are all going to go people working under one umbrella. If we could just share menu, your menu for today, mine's for tomorrow. Some guests might pass through and hey, they want to eat ABC that I don't have, right? I don't have it. So hey, don't worry, I'll get it for you. So I could just call. All right, do you have whatever him or her needed? Because yes, I need 2 orders. So they could either send it over to my restaurant or I recommend them to go there.
Over there.
So we will have like that business exchange.
That communication and a network. That network.
Right. So, and I noticed that for a fact work in the Hindus, with the Hindus, the Chinese, when you go to purchase something from the Hindu, um, I'll just stop by and say, okay, I need a pants. And that Hindu don't have that pants. Say, trust me, you know, I make you walk out with $1. He go and cross at the Hindu by himself and first get that pants and sell it for the Hindu brother. So why can't we, as Garifuna entrepreneur, work under that said umbrella? So that was one of my main concerns. That I would love that we would work
Okay.
as small business entrepreneur to really exchange, you know, try to work with your sister, you know, and if you don't have it, it's not because you don't love that sister that you cannot recommend that person to that sister. You could, I mean, you could have meal with me every day. I'm comfortable with you, but hey, try. You could go try J&J's. You could try Queen Bean. You could try Tugucina Gloria. You could try Tugucina Garifuna, and I could just call names because I could be good or the best to you, but if you try someone else, then you could compare. I thought she was good, but you know, when I stopped by at Queen Beam, she was much better. So don't really hold on to them like they're all about you, and then you forget that you have your next. So share them, you know. So I would love that maybe something like that could happen. You know, send them. You know, let me go exchange that love there. If I don't have it, go to my neighbor, go to my next one. You know, and I think that way there as small entrepreneurs that could kind of help us build. You know,
A great community goal. A
right.
great community
And I
goal.
guess that, and again, that's one of our weakness as far as I could say as a business person.
But the first step is identifying these weaknesses, like you said before. It's important to know what
Where
the
your
weaknesses
weaknesses
are.
and
That's the only way you can build.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And what would be a mistake you've made personally in the past with your business that you wouldn't want to see any other business person who's trying to get into business make as well? What would be one business advice because you made a mistake in that business you would like to give to them or anyone?
One business I would say as a business person, I was literally closed on a day and I call it a day off. I said yes, day off. And there, you know, normally when you're not ready for them, they come, right? Okay, so when they come, I said, hey, I'm closed. I'm like, closed. But they tell me they asked me to open. I said, but I'm closed. So I never open. I consider closed as closed, but I never normally do. Because even if I'm closed and they come, I still open.
You still would
I still would open.
accommodate
Yes.
them? Oh, wow.
Because what I normally did before, I would just take out certain things and have it out for the frost.
Just in case?
Exactly. So now, this time, I never did that because I decided close is close. But the close, where I close, the crowd may get bigger than I expected.
Okay,
And I
it was
couldn't
a big
accommodate
crowd.
them.
Okay.
I couldn't accommodate them. So if you're a business person, try have an open day, open mind on a daily basis, even if you're closed. Because the day that you're not prepared for them is the day that they are pouring on you. So don't make that be a reason. So just prepare for anybody if you come in any day. Because sometimes they regret the day you close. So don't make it be your mistake. So just tell them, come, give me only 10 minutes and I'll prepare whatever it is that you guys, because I literally was closed, but because you're here, I will open for you, know. But just bear with me because instead of the 10 minutes, I take 15 minutes. So that's the message I would have want to send to anybody.
Okay.
Depends on how big the group is. Not throw them back, accept them because you don't know if they will come back and when they will come back again.
And how do people find out about your restaurant? Is it word of mouth or is it through social media? How do
Both.
most people? Okay.
Word of mouth, social media, and then we have our web page.
A
And then people,
website.
website, and then people come through, and then they just eat, and then they just post up on the media, Facebook, and the message just keep going. TripAdvisor, because I got guests call from God knows where, and then like so when they say, "I say, where want to get me from?" They say, "Oh, we found you on TripAdvisor." Really? I say, "Oh, okay."
All of these platforms,
right? I never know I'm up there. Yeah, so once they do good, trust me.
Yeah, and it's important to also use these platforms and these outlets to your advantage.
Right.
Yes, and to be up to date, to keep giving your potential customers and repeat customers something, wanting more, updating the pictures. Say, hey, this is something new, or hey, in case you missed it, these are pictures, these are the videos. Yes.
So when I see the repeat guests, I like, I need to say nothing because you know what? Repeat guests meant a lot. Because once they're going to come back, That's a good
They
sign.
may love it and they want more.
Exactly, one more. So not try to get ignorant of it. Say repeat and say, wow, just give yourself a big round of applause because you're not really do good because then they come back. And then I see one who just say, all right, don't go there because they don't know I get nothing but the best. So just keep doing what you have to do. Be the best that you maintain whatever consistency. That's the key thing because when you cook today, not try shuffle nothing. When you don't have to maintain that consistency of food, that's all you want. Consistency. Because once you don't have that, and I could tell, because if I eat at your restaurant every day,
Mm-hmm.
and I eat specific food every day, and that flavor done the in me, I come back tomorrow, I say, something wrong with this rice and beans or whatever I eat because I eat this right like for the whole week. And they come back because then see the feel. Try not run your customers there with a different flavor. Maintain that consistency of food, and that's the key to business.
Even though sometimes there might be some challenges with food item shortages and all of that,
Uh-huh.
you have to try figure out a way for
Right.
not make that affect your menu.
Not supposed to. And if you know that problem, try communicate with your guests. Make them know. Because sometimes it's better be straightforward and make them know, you know what, my hand got heavy today and I got a little bit of salt. You still want it? Make them know. They could feel hurted, but you tell them how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to offer you it today because it kind of heavy. Moreover, I don't know what your level of salt. But I think if I tell you that, oh, you know what, I love a lot of salt. So, oh my God. Well,
Everybody have
thank you.
different
But it's best that you cook
preferences.
with less salt because then you could always add salt to your food,
Yeah.
but there's no way you could remove that salt. So if you know it's heavy, tell that person, hey, the food kind of heavy today. If you have a problem with it, the heavy food, then I can't serve you. But then if salt they love, then hey, in your favor. So that again our plus. We have that communication key with the guest there. Don't hide it. Because you are here about it, or they don't might hear you, they don't might tell you,
Mm-hmm.
but never write you up. The food never exceptional, no go there. So you don't want it, you don't reach a level, right?
No.
You don't reach a level. So try reach the level where part you want we're supposed to be. Not try do it to hurt your feelings because then they hurt your business likewise.
Yeah, I mean, 30 years of experience. Surely you have learned so much.
You bet. You bet, because man, I worked 9 years plus in Hamanasi. And I'll tell you this, when I walked to Hamanasi Resort, I had very little knowledge about tourism food. But you know what? I said, I'm open to learning. And I was grateful for one Monica Dyer. She was my right hand. He said, Glo, our teacher. I said, you sure, girl? I said, because I don't know how to cook their food now. He said, no worry, our teacher. And she was there for me. And I learned everything. And when I walk away
Miss
from
Monica again
Hamanasi,
still there up, you know?
yes, man.
Yes.
She
love
was
Miss
there
Monica
for me.
food.
So I said, I learned to make this. I said, okay, I said, I want to make this today, tomorrow, something else. Every day, something new. And she's my backbone, the Hamanasi. So I have to give her a prop. Thanks, Monica, if you're watching or listening. I really appreciate what you did for me. So when I walk away from Hamanasi, I walk with so much knowledge. As much as Hamanasi never wants me again, but they couldn't take back because that me done the in me. So I walk out with that and I start to say, you know what, I gone. The amount of knowledge I have, it left to me if you just sit down and wait for nobody. Because nobody now come. Somebody have to come. So I have to prepare for somebody.
Yep.
And that's why they are today.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare for who want to come to me. And I'm here with open arms.
Open arms,
Yep.
ready to receive, ready to entertain, ready to educate.
Everything, yeah.
Indulge in the Garifuna culinary experience.
Telling me.
So what's next? What's the next big thing for you, Mama Glow? What's the next? You plan on doing anything further with Tugucina Glow and the Garifuna culinary experience, or any other ventures outside of Hopkins?
Well, for now, I don't have nothing. I tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe by the time I reach my house, I might get something because I'd get some cars, right? I will tell you like it is. Right now, I don't have not literally open for now or for today. Let me say for today.
Okay.
For today, right?
Okay.
But already. Ahora. So, but besides for Tugucina Gloria, Yes, it's open on our 24/7 schedule. I would say what 365 days. Sometimes I say I open and I don't open. And then sometimes I close and I have to consider it 365, right? Because I still fit in the closing and the open. But food wise, hey, if you want a culinary experience, even if I'm close, even if I'm not here, you give me a call, you'll be surprised to see how quick I reach here and got you exactly where you want to do what you want to do on the time you want it to get done,
Wow.
right? That's how flexible I am. As I learned in this culinary field, that flexibility, now a must. You have to be flexible.
Be able to adjust to whatever
Exactly,
needs
yeah.
or
So
wants or requests of your clients, of your customers.
you can't deny it, right? Because if you deny it, then you deny your business. So feel free, tell them, come down to Tugucina Gloria anytime, give me a call. I'll right here with open arms and I'm always excited to welcome anybody. Give me one call, 671-9654. Set up an appointment. Call me and find out where I have the offer and I could run it for you. How I want it, where I want it, and what time I want it, and how there. It's no maybe, but, or if. Love can't done.
Lot of love indeed. You have any parting words for your villagers and Belizeans, fellow Belizeans?
Yeah. Well, for my villagers directly, I have to say kudos to all Sungubetia, all my Garifuna entrepreneurs like myself. Continue to be yourself. Prove to them that what you have in you is for you and it's for nobody. Don't make nobody doubt to know. Be the best at best. Because we cannot be better than what we are. Just be you and forever be you. Flavor, maintain that flavor. Love, share that love. Madness, put that aside because that no mix with happiness. That's just a corruption. So be yourself with lot of love. For the Belizean, right here, so and everywhere, and the country in general. Love, if you're looking for the love, the LOVE, come to Hopkins. We have that endless pouring love, right? So come to Hopkins and experience culture, share, so we could share what we have to offer with you guys from within with a lot of passion. It's no maybe doubt or if that we have here in this culture. Come experience what it is. Punta sa, aneta punta ya, egini ya. Ah, lu hiabi lu hegi wam. Mama rigute ya tida Tugucina Gloria. Gibe Tugucina ya. Gibe tege garino go ya habu sete. Lugabe la hafari heba la huma. Lo hanichu. Le hedere hebe wa yuno. So chilu huma. So mpusa na geti nishko ba onwe sereme. Lu amule. Le yabe lugabe la lanu no geye go lugabe la hariyo go nina. Tuma amule lu to. Lo bandi panta lu hiro ha meme bodola. Kei garino go. Ha afa go te lu hadugo bala buiti lida. Karagero. Yata malida wagera happens. So ceremony. Thank you everyone. And of course, it's never ending without a big thank you. So a big thank you to my lovely, beautiful,
Estrella, stop.
and my cameraman.
Yes, we have to do it. It's a team effort.
Right?
It's a team
Right?
effort.
It's all about a team. Your way, I know your way, my way. It's our way. We all make it happen.
Wagi.
Right? Wagi, sungo wagi leader aba. Right? About wayabi. We just link the link.
Link the link. And this is exactly what the show is about. Highlighting the beauty, the intelligence, the power behind all these amazing female entrepreneurs in our village. It's very important that we share these stories and experiences with you. So thank you again for joining us. Thank you again for tuning in to One on One. And catch us in the future where we'll interview another amazing female entrepreneur in Hopkins Village.
Ayo.
Ayo. Mama Glow.
One thing to know it. One on one. Reaching high. One on one. Touch the sky. We're breaking